Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. I'm about to give you a little history and a glimpse into the future of Bitcoin. In this video, we'll talk about Bitcoin's current structure, we'll discuss the future of the Bitcoin price if it breaks down from here, and finally, we'll discuss Bitcoin's final numbers. What are we waiting for? Bitcoin's price has decreased by 0.5% in the last 24 hours to $26,865. It cost $1,823 in Ethereum, 17 USD in the preceding 24 hours. We've got you and Donald Pegs right back where you want to see him, at the pegs. In the last 24 hours, the price of XRP has dropped by around 2%, from about the green bar at the gallery is what he's trying to change. Bitcoin's dominance, at 45.70%, has kept the whole cryptocurrency market cap relatively stable over the past month, at over $1.10 trillion. What should we do now, people? In a minute or two, I'll tell you what to focus on as we proceed. The XRP blockchain, where the discussion of smart contracts is recorded in cryptography. Our XRPL hinges on the fate of Codius. Meanwhile, what really is an Evernote? What do you think about the next version? You have got to see this incredible video that she put together. Prudent to attempt a brief definition of XRP as a smart contract. I'm not having XRP, so what are the hooks? A node of what? And how are they different, given they are obviously not the same thing and would have very different uses, despite the fact that they both rely on them? Another simple inquiry for individuals who have lived in the area for some time is what happened to Codius. State that Evernote is just like another version of Codius, or kind of like sort of like the next iteration of Codius. And if we could begin there, I think we could at least obtain some fundamental explanations of all those things. At this point, I believe that the audience will have a general notion of what these two entities have in common. Yes, but who would want to please consider hosting a listen, keep an eye out for that video, because Codius has returned. Let's see what he has to say first. Asia will be the first region to retest $30,000 in Bitcoin value. According to the report, crypto businesses and trade groups spend a negligible portion of their allocated funds on lobbying. Bitcoin is in a consolidation phase before a retest of 30,000 settings, according to BitBull Capital Insights, which also claims that the crypto business spends less on lobbying than other industries. In 2 seconds, I'll be at the top of the charts for you. First, let's talk about the weekend's big victories. The price of TRX trend has been on the rise for the past 10 days, having broken out of a bullish pattern. And then we've got Domo, where the price has broken out and is heading into $45 in resistance, which is where things become really interesting. Congratulations to all the winners. The Bitcoin market. The weekly chart, the projected path for Bitcoin dominance is noted with a small green arrow pointing upward, which coincides with the 0.618 fib and a reject from the moving average 200. Where are we in establishing Bitcoin's preeminence, then? 45.7. A rise to 52.3 seems likely, but that's cool. After then, I believe the alternate begins to flee because they feel a little rejected. That'll cost us somewhere in the neighborhood of $40,000 to $42,000 in Bitcoin, which is a lot of money no matter how you look at it. The alternative cryptocurrency will then begin to rise sharply. Not the bull run, obviously. And that's only the beginning. Credible crypto started to take off in November, so that's when things will get. He said, "Look, we discovered a wind blow chart for you, and it says right here, on this little red line, that when inventory reaches 27,000, we'll be calling you." And 27,000 was lost due to a lack of recovery. If that doesn't happen, we'll have to go back to the 25,000 mark and do one more flush out. If we can keep our score above 20,000, I'll be the one to do the last flush. The time for even greater ascent and concentrated effort is rapidly approaching. Soon indeed. To happen is inevitable. Please listen carefully to what I have to say. Keep in mind that this is precisely what I've been saying since the beginning of the year. Mike Manfield has released an ACI update. Keep ACI in mind, they tackle the on-demand liquidity space while working with Ripple. When it comes to online payment processing, they are unrivaled worldwide. Of SWIFT Gulf's inclusion in the basis Florida offerings of cross-border payments. Give them every chance to succeed by providing them with as many viable alternatives as possible. They will select the digital currency consortium that best meets their needs. Guys, what are you up to? So, you're Barry Silbert, right? So, get up. You failed to pay a Gemini $630 million that was due last week. Probably just clicked the wrong button, like Bill did when he neglected to mention XRP in his keynote at the Yahoo Finance Summit. That seems about correct. As part of the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's EHK pilot program, Ripple and Fubon Bank will highlight real estate tokenization as a use case, which could have an impact on the XRP price once the dust settles. Awesome. The efficacy of the distributed ledger technology, DLT, Ripple will soon begin tokenizing real estate assets. When I first started performing tarot readings, I made the chart below. Well, this chart shows you where I expect XRP to go and where it has the potential to go. My initial price goal for XRP was $9.80, which was mentioned in passing. Alright, we're back on track with an accumulation pattern quite similar to what we saw in 2014 and 2017. Huge lull before the incredible surge of momentum. It looks like the same accumulation pattern we've been seeing will continue for a little longer. We're going to push up and really kill it once this thing gets going, guys. We're going to rise faster than any asset you've ever seen rise before. We're going to sample a portion of this meal to get a small sample of. In November, the true cycle begins, and by the next summer, the parabolic peak has inflated. Drop the idea. Crypto finally releases his charts. He's telling you, at 5 cents, his mirrored midterm goals. $1, $5, 50 cents, $6, 40 cents. He suggested we can wait for a breakout from the last wake-up line before moving toward his targets, which are in the 3,750 cent range. He had access to 5 or 6 containers. Using the W formation as a reference, a target 3 would line up with the 1.618 Feb at $6.40 or 85 cents to the dollar. XRP is going to progress as we go toward XRP clarity and the return of Graham's money, and as we get closer to the money Graham's coming back online. Since I just spent some time discussing this topic last night, I'll keep this one brief. Even at its current valuation of $500 billion, XRP is not worth attending. The sum of all crypto assets reached a record high of 2.7. There is no way we don't get a 2x dot, which would place us on a $5.40 trillion market valuation at 5A. I don't think XRP will be among the top 3 coins by the end of the year. You're in the minority. A market cap of $500 billion is certainly possible for even a coin ranked in the top 2. With a total cryptocurrency market cap of $5.40 trillion, 500 billion would bring XRP to $10, so you better go read up on it. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.